What's up, Jelly Donut?
What's up, worm?
I know I'm a dead worm.
You're a dead worm.
I've been sick all weekend. I sound like shit.
That's what happens when you take baths in the hotel hot tub.
Okay, I don't have bathtub disease.
What would that be called? Bathtub or is it bathtub-orona?
Bathtub-aria. Huh.
Ooh, bathtub-aria.
That's gross. That's either a disease or a really bad pizzeria.
Or you have diarrhea in the bathtub.
Or you eat pizza in the bathtub.
That doesn't sound like a disease. That sounds like heaven.
But no, it does. Oh, jeez. So we got a new party ball.
It's like a new record. We're like less than 30 seconds in, and the squeaks have begun.
Because I didn't get to take him for a walk yet. I'll take him after, but he's been crazy lately.
Come on, worm, energy up. It's time to talk to your bestest friend.
I don't have any energy. I do have to thank some people, though, so let me do it, okay?
Oh my God, is this just list of names?
Just a couple. Okay, special
We're
thanks.
starting with a list of fucking names.
I can do whatever I want. Special
Listen,
thanks.
that's great. Just in listener engagement.
The special thanks to Christopher Borgman, Mike Archer, Zazafraz, Andy Maines, and Debbie Reberg. And Never Ending Pasta Bowl is back, baby! That's where I get my energy from. The OG Olive Garden for the next 7 weeks. Never Ending Pasta Bowl. OG influencers, baby!
So what does that mean for me?
We're going to go there and eat all the flavors.
For free?
Not for free.
Oh, then what the fuck is... we're not influencers then.
We still have gift cards, dumbass.
Yeah, but we didn't get gift cards from Olive Garden.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Yeah, some of that we used was from Olive Garden. Well, or some that we didn't use yet is from Olive Garden.
When Olive Garden starts following me on Twitter and Instagram...
Well, we're working on that.
Then I'll consider us influencers for Olive
They
Garden.
sent me a metal bowl and a special fork.
What did I get?
I don't fucking know. You don't want a bowl. You don't want a bowl. I was gonna make you though. I told them I was gonna make them a promo video for Never Ending Possible being back with the bowl that they sent me because it looks like a flying saucer, and I'm like, I'm gonna make it into a flying saucer video.
That's great.
I was gonna make you help me.
Well, I'm glad I can be the engineer for your podcast. So you've got 45 minutes left. Go ahead.
Shut up. Okay, you're pissed because you didn't get a bowl.
Your sound levels are great.
All you need is, yeah, I will talk the whole fucking episode. You can sit there. I got more than enough to talk about. Oh, okay. All right. So last Monday, me and Toad went to the cider mill, and we met two very hairy little pigs, and we saw a rainbow, and I watched Bodies, 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 which you probably didn't watch yet. It's the shit. It was really good. It's funny. It's different. It was really good. I don't want to say much about it because Adam Berry hates me and hates everything that I say out loud about movies, so I'm not going to talk about it. But then I was going to wrap that into how you finally watched Hellbender, which made me really fucking excited. You're not going to talk about it. Should I do a Tenney impression? It was for me. And you ordered the vinyl soundtrack today.
I did. It was a good movie. I ordered the vinyl soundtrack today, and then I just got done watching Rawhead Rex.
What the fuck is that? That's not what you said you were going to watch.
No, I was going to watch some other movie, but I cashed out on it like 5 minutes in.
I knew you were going to turn it off.
So I ended up watching Rawhead Rex, which is a Clive Barker movie from like 1984 about a giant man-beast that eats people and pees on them.
Sick.
It's not great.
Doesn't sound great.
It's considered kind of folk horror because there's some standing stones in it, I guess.
It sounds like it's about a dinosaur.
It's about, imagine like 9 foot tall man with the head of a boar.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, except the boar head mask was made in like 1984, so it looks like something that you would buy at Halloween outlet.
You're not making it sound bad. You're not.
Last night, Josh Mallerman and I Twitter watched Meat Cleaver Massacre, and I ended up buying that last night on Blu-ray.
Well, I saw that, and then I was going to interject because a couple nights ago I watched Bucket of Blood again, and I was stoked. The movie's so good.
Bucket of Blood is a good movie.
I know. I didn't want to get in on your conversation, though, so I didn't say it, but
if anybody watches Meat Cleaver Massacre, that's a good one. It's for me.
It's for Tenney. Jeez Louise. But, yeah, Hellbender is sick. It's by, well, I already talked about it before, but There's a family that makes the movie and they do everything. They act all the parts, they do all the music, they do all the directing. They're fucking genius and I love them. So watch Hellbender. I think we should try and get them on our December What's a Weirdo Live Friends show. Toad, get over here. Get it. Give me it. Give me it. Wow. He actually listened. Thank you, dear. You gotta find a quieter one.
Jesus Christ.
No. Yeah. So anyway, and then Tuesday we were on with Meltdown from WRAF talking about haunted Michigan.
It always cracks me up when I meet like radio personalities.
Mm-hmm.
I always forget that they're just like old dudes like me.
He was so nice though, and I feel like he was super into everything that we were talking about.
Yeah, I can never tell though with radio dudes because energy up, we're radio dudes.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just glad that like during when we were talking to him, there wasn't like bam, 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 like a sound effects board and stuff.
But we didn't hear the interview yet. He probably threw some in there.
Oh, that's true.
So yeah, I think that comes out this Monday. And it's in video format, so you guys can see us, and you can see. Am I crazy? Did he look like Paul Stanley to you a little bit, like young Paul Stanley? I don't want to be shady and say he looks like him now, but
I don't know. I don't really know. I wasn't really paying attention. I kind of forgot that we were filming.
Yeah, but also it was funny. Toad, get off my back! Get down!
It sounded like you just threw a bag of potatoes on him.
He literally jumped down like so sassy, like, fine, I'll get out of here. This is chaos. Stop. Be nice. Can you be nice? I'm busy. Mom's busy. Okay. I did think it was funny though, because he was impressed because we were like super on time for the interview. And he's like, I'm used to interviewing rock stars. He's like, it's weird that y'all are like perfectly on time / early.
You know, professional, y'all.
Professional, y'all.
You know, I get slammed at every event. People say I don't show up on time for things.
You do.
I'm like one of the only people that ever shows up on time.
You do. You take everything really seriously when we're at events.
But it's crazy because I have this, I don't know where it started. I have this reputation that Tenney's never on time.
Nuh-uh.
I mean, I'm never at my table. Everyone knows that. That's a thing.
Yeah, because you're actually meeting people, but you're always out of the room like 2 hours before me. And you're down there before you even have to be.
Yeah, that's true.
But also, okay, I wanted to... this dog is exhausting me right now, bro. He's just trying to bite my hands off. It's really frustrating me. The other thing I thought was funny, too, is where he asks questions, and other people have done this to us, too. So we'll go, be like, okay, tell us the most haunted place, or tell us this experience, and then they'll go, tell us this time you saw a full fucking body apparition, and then we'll tell them a story, and then they'll go, okay, tell me another one. It's like, well, you're lucky that we each actually have a few, because do you know how fucking rare it is to see a full body apparition once in your life, and they're just like, oh, we just gave you like 6 stories where we saw a ghost, and you want another one? How many do you think we have?
That's because people watch paranormal television shows and they think that everyone who is into paranormal phenomena sees ghosts everywhere that they go, every time they go looking for ghosts.
Yeah, it's outrageous. I like didn't notice it as much in other interviews, but in this one he was like, okay, and then what? I was like, okay, I'm not 100 years old and I've only seen like ghosts however many times, and we were talking really fast. We went through so many locations and so many stories. I mean, I know it's their job to get more stories out of us, but I was like, have you talked to other people that have seen this many ghosts, or people just lie probably?
And then I did a podcast I don't know when it'll be out.
Who did you talk to?
I did an interview with a podcast called Call Me Curious, which is a like Wondery / Amazon podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And I recorded that on Friday, and I have zero idea when it will be available to download.
Cool.
It was not at all like us doing our podcast.
It was actually professional as fuck.
I mean, our podcast is you and me.
Mm-hmm.
That was me, the host, 2 guests, 2 producers, and a sound engineer. Crazy.
We have me, who's a ding-dong. We have you, who is like the smart guy. Then we have Toad, who is a fucking mutant anarchy baby in the background. Just trying to fucking talk.
Did you ever go and see Mutant Anarchy Babies when they played in Detroit?
Oh my god, yeah, they're my fucking whole shit. Let's make that t-shirt. Well, yeah, that'll be our Toad shirt, because people have been asking us for a Toad shirt. So it'll just have a picture of his face and it'll say Mutant Anarchy Baby above it.
Perfect.
Yep. But yeah, something else happened during that interview and it made me feel fucking stupid. And I don't know, like, and it's happened in other interviews. It's like, I like legitimately called myself a tag along, and it's like, because I feel weird calling myself a paranormal investigator, but like I feel like I am one. But it's like, at what point can you call yourself one? And if I don't, what the fuck else do I call it? Because I've been to more haunted locations and stuff than anybody I know. I just never say it. And then they ask you what you are, and then they ask me what I am, and then I just sound like a fucking idiot. So it made me feel stupid.
I mean, people just call themselves paranormal investigators, even if they have never been on an investigation.
Yeah.
Like they just call themselves investigators and researchers. I mean, you read and you investigate, which makes you an investigator and a researcher. You could call yourself that, whether you feel that way or not.
I mean, I do, but I guess, I don't know. I guess I don't know. And it's hard too, like being in anything with you, because that'd be like, that'd be like if you were next to like, I don't fucking know. I don't know how to describe it. Like the best person in a field, and then you're like next to them and you do it too. It's like, I'm definitely not saying I'm the same as you, but I'm in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've had that happen to me before, but I mean, I don't like, I've been at events where everybody's like a PhD and a scholar.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they're like, well, what do you do?
Yeah, exactly. And I guarantee you know more than them.
In those instances, I literally will go in the complete opposite direction. Like if they're like, oh, we're here with so-and-so who has his PhD, Dr. So-and-so who has his PhD in anthropology. And then, John Tenney, what do you do? And I go, literally, I'll go in the opposite direction. I'll go, I've spent my whole life looking for monsters and ghosts.
Yeah, perfect. I know.
Like, chop those fuckers down.
I know. I feel like that's what I should do in those situations. I just never do it right. I like put my tail between my legs for no reason. I just like don't know what to say.
Yeah, you should just go, I'm a weirdo and I love weird stuff.
Yeah, that's literally it. I know. That's what I should have said. But there's been numerous times lately where I'm just like, oh, I follow Tenney around. I'm like, that's fucking shitty answer. I like say it in my head after, even though that's partially true, but that's not my fucking title.
We'll have to come up with a term that you like.
I know. Yeah, it just like bummed me out after I was like thinking about how we would talk about it on here, and I'm like, I don't feel good about what I said or how it went. I don't know. And I'm sure nobody would notice. It just like, I don't know.
On my big standee that I bring to events, underneath my name, there's like 800 different things that I've called myself on flyers. You should just find one that you like, because like it says like John Tenney, and then it says like, you know, preeminent paranormal investigator, and then it'll say like connoisseur of the creepy or eerie examiner. Like it's just a whole bunch of different ways to say that I like weird shit.
I was looking at your poster when we were at UFO Con, and I saw this word. It was thaumaturgism. What the fuck is that?
It just means like studying dead things.
Ooh. So what do you say your wait, I forgot it already. How do you say, like, if you were a botanist, how do you say it with like a ist at the end?
Thaumaturgist.
Thaumaturgist.
Uh-huh.
That sounds like a bicycle rally in North Dakota, South Dakota. Yeah, I went to Thermosturgis.
You could call yourself a bugabooist.
What's that?
This is kind of same thing. Like bugaboo is like an old term for like ghosts and boogeymen.
Oh yeah, I like boogeymen too.
A bugabooist.
I feel like there was something else on there that I didn't know what it meant, but we'll talk about it next time you unfurl your banner at an event.
Anyway, we'll figure out something to call you.
Yeah, I need a title.
Weird worm.
Weird dead worm. Let's say that in the next episode.
Jessica, what do you do for a living?
I'm a dead worm. What if I had business cards that look so professional, and at the top it said Jessica Napick, and then underneath it said dead worm?
Perfect. John Keel's business cards used to say expert of nothing.
Yeah, that's literally, yeah. But also everything.
Right.
Nothing and everything. Toad refuses to stop making noise tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He's biting on a $1 Frisbee really loudly. Okay, so then Wednesday we went to go see an advanced screening of Smile, which is out now.
Yes, and it was for you.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
It wasn't for me.
You didn't like it? Because you got in the minutia of fucking weird details that don't matter and ruined it for yourself.
There's just certain things in movies that have to make sense, and as soon as they don't make sense, I don't like the whole movie.
It's so weird, because the thing that you like questioned was in like the first 3 minutes, and then you made yourself hate like a perfectly fun movie.
I mean, it wasn't perfectly fun to me.
Oh, I want to say something so bad, but I can't say it because I'll spoil the movie, so never mind. My hands are tied.
Yep, your hands are tied. You can't give spoilers out to that movie. You can't talk about the giant bat creature that flies out of the sky and...
That didn't happen.
No.
Adam Berry and Benny Berry made me the meanest Markle. They were so mad that I was like talking about Dahmer, and I'm like, sorry, I talked about a case that happened fucking 40 years ago. Spoiler alert. But so now I'm scared to talk about movies. But anyway, I liked it. He's sitting over here audibly farting and looking at me like a demon. Mutant, Anarchy, baby. I almost adopted another dog on Wednesday, and in this exact moment, I am so glad that I didn't, because fuck, can't even wrangle this one. But a friend of mine found a dog running around and it was really cute, and she brought it to her work, and she's like, after work, I'm gonna go get it, see if it has a microchip, and if it doesn't, I'm gonna take it to the pound. I'm like, you're not taking that dog anywhere. It's so cute. You're gonna bring it over here. And then they checked it and it had a chip, so I didn't get it. But bless up on that one. I'm exhausted.
Imagine if 2 of them right now were jumping around.
No, I'd have to go sit on my back porch. Keep the dogs in here to ruin my life. Get away from. I'd go sit in my car.
They're supposed to go in the backyard.
No.
Why don't you just make a small dog door and give Toad the whole garage?
You wouldn't go sit out there. It's not cozy.
If he had a bunch of toys and a bed and shit out there.
I'm not gonna put my dog in a garage. What am I fucking?
No, I'm like, he would have like a whole extra house that was all his.
Yeah, well, he does that all day. He just goes and sits outside, but it's chilly out right now.
But I'm saying in the garage it would be warmer.
I don't have power in my garage.
Oh my God, I'm just trying to think of solutions.
I know there are no solutions. But anyway, so then my hot water heater died on Wednesday, so I've been a fucking dead worm all weekend. What else? But Mercury retrograde ended on Sunday, so hopefully my life won't be hot garbage like it was last week.
I don't believe in any of that.
I know you don't.
That's why it's so funny when you send me my horoscopes.
I know, but don't they sound good?
I mean, yeah, they're horoscopes. They're supposed to.
But I mean, I wouldn't send them to you if they didn't sound like they pertain to upcoming things that you were actually doing.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you send me 1 out of the entire, like, if you send me 2 in the course of a year, that's a bad track record for that horoscope.
Listen, I don't always read yours. I just read my own like everybody else does. But sometimes my eyes will wander to yours and I'll go, oh yeah, that's good. And then I'll show you as like encouragement. And then you're like, eye roll emoji. So I had a client on Thursday. Listen, she woke up. She lives 3 hours away. She woke up at 6:45 in the morning, got her wisdom teeth pulled, awake, like I told you, like I did.
Like I did.
Yeah. Drove 3 hours after, not right after, but a little bit after in the same day to come see me to get tattooed. And I posted it around online. I'm like really proud of it. It's like one of my favorite things I've ever done. But she had a really dark red birthmark between like her lip and her nose. And I covered it with like skin tone ink and it's gone now. And she was so sweet. We were talking a little bit after, and then I was like walking her over to the door, and she like looked at me and she goes, I've been waiting for this my whole life. She's like, thank you so much. And I closed the door and I just burst out crying. Like, it was so like for somebody to say that to your face, I was like, geez, it was so fucking sweet. I like forget how nice my job is sometimes and how nice my clients are and like how lucky I am. Like for somebody to trust me with that and like know that I do a damn good job, because sometimes I forget.
That's very nice.
I know, she's a sweetheart. I always have nice clients. I had a good bunch last week.
I can see you breaking down when someone says something nice to you after hanging out with me for 15 years.
I know. Well, when somebody says they like your life, okay, like your life's gonna be different now, like that's fucking heavy. I just like lost it. It was just so sweet. I don't know.
Jessica, I'd just like to tell you, because of you,
what?
My life is different.
I
didn't say it was better.
It is different. Oh, because of you, my life is real different too.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Did you watch Hocus Pocus 2 or you didn't watch it?
No, I haven't seen Hocus Pocus 1.
Hocus Pocus 2 was real cute. Loved it. Won't spoil it for anybody, but I loved it. Everybody should watch it.
Is that considered a Sex and the City movie?
No, it's not connected. I was surprised she did it though, because that seemed like something, I don't know. Like, I saw them in interviews and they were so, like, what's the word? What's the word when you, like, think back fondly on something? I don't fucking know what I'm thinking of. I don't know what word I'm thinking of, but They were all saying like how it was like their favorite thing they've ever done, and they were so glad to get back to it. And they made it a little bit more modern. There's this goofy scene where they go into Walgreens and they're like old reincarnated witches. It was funny.
I'm surprised in all the episodes of Sex and the City, there wasn't a Halloween episode where she dressed up and her costume just happened to be a witch, which looked just like the witch in Hocus
Oh, that would be
Pocus.
so cute. Why didn't they do that?
Probably because she was trying to be taken seriously as a serious actress.
Well, they're still making episodes of the reboot. Maybe you should really contact somebody about that idea.
There's new ideas. Take them, people. Make $1 million off of them, and I will continue to sit here and eat rice.
Eat ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles fuck me up.
I know they have they have too much sodium.
No, it's not even that. Just like
Protein.
the noodles don't digest.
No. It's
No.
not good. Yeah, the food that costs a nickel is like not usually great for you. But no, that's wild that a show that's like completely based around fashion and weird outfits, like why didn't they? Did they? Why? I feel like they would have had a Halloween episode.
They should have if they didn't.
They do a Halloween part in the movie, remember? Because that wedding issue came out.
I don't want to hear about this.
Okay, never mind. It's not important. Let me just. Oh, well, Ben and Adam are going to be pissed that I'm talking about the plot of the Sex and the City movie from fucking 2007. Oh, and also, I finally, while I've been stuck in my house, I was going through the bags that we've gotten from nice people at Michigan Paracon and UFOCon, and I got to the bottom of one of the fucking bags, and somebody gave me a tiny Ziploc bag with 2 human molars in it, and I found it out of nowhere, and I'm like, who gives somebody unannounced teeth?
You still don't know who they are?
No. Well, I put it on Instagram because I was like, why? Okay, if you put a body part in a bag and you give it to somebody, you should be like, oh, by the way, there's like teeth in there. Or I put a weird thing in there, you should look for it. I just like found them out of nowhere, and it was the 2 spooky hoes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, that makes a lot of sense, and I love them. I'm glad you gave them to me, but I was like, I'm going through and there's like stickers and like little candies. I'm like, oh, teeth. Ooh.
I have so many of my teeth in the house.
I don't have any of my own teeth.
I have all my wisdom teeth, and plus, like, one time I had to pull my own tooth out, so I have that tooth.
Yuck.
I had a tooth break, so I pulled it out with a pair of needle nose pliers.
Of course you did.
Home dentistry. I have a whole home dentist kit, all the little picks and scrapes and stuff.
I have one of those too, but it's hard to use because you can't you look in the mirror and then you're doing everything backwards and you can't even do what you want to do. There are people that heard that and understood what I was saying.
That is true.
Oh, really funny story that I heard the other day.
So not your funny story, but a funny story you heard.
No, just listen. It involves me. Remember when I did a music video with my friends. They're in a band called Childbite. They're on Phil Anselmo's from Pantera's record label. They're crazy. They make crazy artwork for their albums and they make crazy videos. Anyway, the video is on YouTube. It's called Ancestral Ooze, and I got to be in it. And basically the point of the video was there is a drug dealer giving out these weird drinks, and when you drink it, like we're all like drug addicts for this weird drink, and then you drink it and then you die. And the drug dealer in the video is King Buzzo from the Melvins.
Yes.
So I buy my drink from him, I walk away, and my fucking head explodes. And they made a model of my head and exploded my head. Well, they made 2 in case the explosion didn't go that great, right? So they filmed this at an apple orchard. I don't remember where. So then I swear like 3 days ago, my friend, who's the singer of Childbite, sent me this fucking disgusting picture of my head, my fake head, on this fucking animatronic gross pop-up thing with like a skin cape around it. It seriously, you know that scene in Silence of the Lambs where they walk in the room and it's just skin hanging or whatever the fuck that is with the light behind it?
Wait, hold on a second. Adam, Barry, don't listen to this because we're talking about Silence of the Lambs. We don't want to spoil
Oh yeah,
it.
spoiler alert, Adam. Don't let me talk about a part in Silence of the Lambs. Sorry. Anyway, so he shows me this picture of my fucking face / head on this gross skin thing that pops up at the haunted attraction at this fucking apple orchard. It's still in there and it scares people every night. And he goes, do you know how many people your head has scared over the years? And I'm like, yeah, that one and the one on my body. So it's still there. The picture is so gross. So of course saved it, and I'll probably put it on our Instagram after this because I have to.
Does it look like you?
Not really, no. It looks like me, kind of, but my makeup is fucked and my eyebrows are fucked and I have no hair. So it looks like a scary... It does kind of look like me, though. It looks like me right now when I'm sick as a dead worm.
I can't wait to see it.
You're gonna hate it / love it. But yeah, it's still in their haunted attraction. That's so fucking gross.
By the way, I listened to, speaking of local bands, have you heard Acid Witch's new album?
Mm-mm.
They have a song called Gundella the Green Witch.
They do?
Yes, they do.
I saw that Buckland Museum posted about her too.
Yes. But no, Acid Witch, which is a Detroit like metal band.
I didn't know they were from here.
I think so. Anyway, on their new album, they have a song called Gundella, and it's with Gundella's voice from the record.
Sick. And you approve of it?
I mean, I guess anything that keeps Marion around.
Yeah, she probably made it happen.
I'm sure.
She's like, I love this band.
Yes.
From Beyond the Grave. Yeah, somebody commented on, or no, it was the Buckland dude that runs the Buckland Museum. Like he posted the Gundella picture, and I'm like, Tenney and I love her, blah, blah, blah. And he posted back, he's like, yeah, I was waiting for Tenney to comment something like, yeah, we used to skateboard together or something.
That's not too far off.
I know, that's what I said. I'm like, I'm sure he's got something close or something.
Yeah, that's not too far away from the truth.
Oh no, it's so cute. Does Marion only have the one album? Or does she have other albums?
It's the only one she has.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that on for spooky times.
Yeah.
Why don't you say a couple albums that people could listen to for spooky times?
People should listen to Halloween songs that tickle your funny bone.
Cute.
It's a kid's album.
Cute.
If you're an adult, look out.
Look out.
Because that album is nothing but songs like Around the Block and Up the Street, the ghosts and goblins and witches meet. They're here and there and everywhere, and all together they're going to scare you. It's all just songs like that.
I think this is really going to blow your mind, but I think on one of the Halloween episodes of 90210, Ray Pruitt sings that song. And I always wondered what it was from.
Really?
Yeah. And that sounds like the tune. What does he say? He says, the thing he says is so creepy, and he's singing it in front of kids. And I'm like, why is he saying that? It sounds just like that. I don't know. I don't remember how it goes, but it's creepy.
They eat your eyes. They eat your nose. They eat the jelly between your toes. That whole thing.
Yeah, no, he does not say all of that. I don't know. I'll have to send it to you. Yeah, he does not say that on 90210.
Okay, so anyway, Halloween songs to tickle your funny bone. What's a spooky song for people to listen to, or a spooky album?
What's that soundtrack that Josh put on when we went to his house and it was so fucking scary? It wasn't the Carrie one, it was something else.
Oh, maybe the soundtrack to Under the Skin?
Was that it?
That might have been it. That's one that he and I both listened to a lot.
That's so scary.
It's pretty scary.
No.
Lots of ambient soundtracks.
Yeah.
That's what people should be listening to.
Yeah.
And then trigger warning, don't listen to what's it called? Don't listen to the suicide song. Trigger warning.
That? What's that?
I think it's called Black Sunday or Lonely Sunday.
By who?
It's supposed to be a cursed song, and when you listen to it, you end up dying.
I don't like that.
So don't listen to that spooky song.
I never heard that before.
I'll play it for you later.
Ew, no, I don't want to hear it. No, don't want to hear it.
Play it for you later.
I don't want to hear it, you creepazoid.
Worm and the Creepazoid.
Seriously,
Or maybe I should just do another rendition of the Halloween Frog song for Halloween.
Yeah, you never even released your album. It's been a year.
Ay.
Good gravy.
Can't believe it's been a year already.
I know. Who are we? What's happening?
Time flies when your only fucking friend is a worm.
That is the saying, you know.
It's an ancient old saying.
There's cave drawings of a guy and a worm.
The most ancient of old religions.
The oldest of friendships. You would think it would be man and dog, but you would be wrong. It is a man and his worm.
It's man and his worm. It's even grosser.
I know, it's getting worse. It's getting suggestive.
Just a cave drawing of a guy beaten off.
I'm gonna die. Oh god. Anyway, you're gonna be in Nebraska this weekend.
I will be in Nebraska. I am leaving Friday morning.
You should stay there.
My flight leaves at 8 a.m.
Gross.
Which means I have to be to the airport around 6, which means I'll have to wake up around 5.
Did you book that shit? You didn't book that shit.
I didn't book that. Sorry, Brian. I appreciate you doing the event, but that 8 o'clock is going to murder me.
Yeah, why doesn't anybody understand us?
I mean, I'm just going to end up staying awake the whole time.
I know.
What am I supposed to do? Like go to sleep at like midnight? Like an insane person?
Oh Oh.
Sometimes I think about when I was a little kid and, my bedtime was like 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would just lay in bed for hours in the dark.
Same. And then when you get to be like a teenager, you're just like on the house phone with somebody like, please don't pick up the phone. Please don't find me on the phone.
Yep.
Those were the days. Before I was absolutely terrified to talk on a telephone. What happened to all of us?
And your phone was charged per minute.
Oh, God, yeah, calling cards.
Calling cards.
Oh.
Me and all my friends had pagers for a long time.
Yeah, the pager.
I worked at a pager place.
I did not.
It was one of the worst jobs I've ever had in my life.
I worked at a tanning place. I had the white people's sweat beds.
I feel like that was an era where your tanning salon and my pager place would have been in the same formerly 7-Eleven.
Yeah, they were like in a strip mall.
Yeah.
Yep. We also announced our new event today, Secret Time, our Detroit event in November 4th in Detroit at Stash International with our special guest. Who is it?
Dean Haglund from the X-Files.
Yeah, from the Lone Gunman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stoked. We've already sold quite a few tickets. So if there's any left by the time you hear this, you should buy them. But yeah, so Dean's going to be at our event. We're going to be at our event. Lots of friends are going to be there. We're going to hang out.
Everyone that attends will get their own manila folder of secret government documents.
It's true. That's not a joke. That's a truth.
That's a true thing. I'm working on that right now.
It's going to be awesome.
Everyone will get their own real X-Files.
Yes. I feel like it's going to be our best event ever. And then they can have Dean sign it. That's so cute.
Yeah.
Hey, my dad might come again because it's his birthday at midnight on that day on November 5th. And
you going to tell him to be quiet?
I know. I go, you're always invited, Dad. He goes, I know. Come early and shut up. I'm like, yeah. He goes, the witches will look at me again and try to hex me. And I'm like, they're not going to hex you. But if anybody was at that event, because I still feel like people didn't know that was my dad. We were up in front talking. And when you lecture, you could hear a pin drop. Like, people always listen to you really good. And him and his friend were talking so fucking loud. And everybody was glaring at them. And I feel like people just thought it was two drunk guys. And it was, in fact, my dad and his friend.
It was funny because I would be saying something like, and so Bigfoot actually reached into the car window and tried to pull the girl out of the window. And then I would pause and you would hear, that fourth green is really hard to hit.
My dad doesn't even know what indoor voice means. Just no way. Just the loudest man ever.
Just every time I paused, someone was saying something about golf.
I know. He's so silly. He's so loud. He's a good person, I swear. People were real pissed. He's like, well, I just figured we're at a bar and we're just drinking. I thought everybody would just talk. I'm like, no, nobody talks when we talk. He's silly. So he might come again. We'll see. Is there anything else we need to talk about anytime soon? Where are you at the weekend after? Strange Realities?
Strange Realities in Nashville, Tennessee. I will be there on the 15th and 16th of October.
Yeah.
So if anybody's down in Nashville, they can come and see me.
Dope.
If you can't get to Nebraska, and then the week after that, if you can't get to Wisconsin, and the week after that, if you can't get to Pennsylvania, and the week after that, if you can't get to our event on the 4th, which you should. I'm spread out. I'm like jam. I'm everywhere. I'm spread out. I'm the toast of America.
You are a freak. But yeah, we're going to be at our Wisconsin event October 21st and 22nd. It's a 2-night event. No, the nights are not the same. The first night is like a hangout time. The second night is like a lecture and then whatever the fuck. And the second night there's a haunted house and vendors. And then the first night is at a Masonic Lodge and we're all going to hang out and be spooky. I gotta go. I gotta walk the dog.
Go walk the dog.
My nose is itchy. I'm sniffling. I'm hot.
Your energy's all off.
I know. I'm sorry. I tried my best.
I'm just kidding. Your energy's fine.
Okay, thanks.
Go walk that fucking dog.
Remember those things where they're walking, what are those things?
What are you talking about?
Those things that were like, they're not a Muppet, they're not a Sesame Street, but they're like a little thing, they're like an alien and the mouth goes
They're on Sesame Street. Are you talking about? Yep. And then the phone would ring and they would because they were trying to talk to the phone. They didn't know what they were supposed to be talking to.
That's how I feel right now.
Nope.
Those are cute. I feel like I had other stuff to say and I forgot.
Too bad we're done.
I know.
I'll see you after I come back from Nebraska.
I know we have to go to the church rummage sale next week. That sounds so funny out loud, like we're 96 years old.
We've got to go to the church rummage sale.
Oh, forget about the church rummage sale.
Got to get yourselves a handkerchiefs and some socks.
Bro, we found the best stuff last year. I'm stoked.
Get you some underwear. Nothing like thrift store underwear.
Oh, we're gonna find the DR60 one of these days. Is what we're gonna do.
It will happen.
It will happen.
I'm done. I'm done.
I'm done too.
All right. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Say it the right way.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Oh my god, bye.
Oh my god. Oh my god, bye.
Oh my god, bye.
Oh my god, bye.
Oh my god, bye.
Oh my god, bye.